No, he got
a
some.
little bit of damage.
There
He
was
got
some
he got a
slaughter.
few, but not the main squad, and the losses weren't too great. I mean, it was worth it to try, I think, and at least he got his tanks out, but they're pretty damaged at this point.
Let's take a look at. Oh, it looks like Kristoff has kind of crawled out of his base a little bit. And he's got a small squad to the east of Kodan's base. I guess he's just staging there, waiting for. Let's see what. Oh, nope. He's just gonna backdoor that.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah,
My man Christoph's base he's all about the aesthetics.
yeah.
It's nice. I appreciate people who play it like that.
Dude, I think. Well, I mean that's a big gap left in behind Kodan. I mean he's gonna. This might be a chance at least to kind of.
Oh,
At
we
least.
got more action. We got more micro action between
Oh.
Biffy and Woodsy.
Meanwhile. Oh, look at that.
Yeah, look at this tank just trying to run over each other's infantry. There's a lot of tank splitting going on.
I did like
this
the artillery that Biffy's managing there is kind of that was kind of nice.
Yeah, it's pretty good, and they're escorted by a decent squad of rocket infantry, and Biffy had a really nice spread on that. I think a better spread than Woxie on that fight. Woxie has to back up now, and now there's just a back line of artillery coming his way, and I don't think he has much to deal with it. The tanks are too slow.
Oh, there goes refinery.
He's gonna just keep spreading out his units. He's gonna run his rocket troopers away, and in trying to chase these rocket troopers, he's gonna take so much damage.
Well, it seems like Biffy's got a strategy here. While the front's all distracted, it seems like he may just go in through that back door.
Yeah, with the rocket infantry, it's not over yet. I mean, this is
Yeah.
kind of a risky move. He's committing his rocket infantry to this, and they don't take out HQs all that fast. Certainly not as fast as machine gun troopers. So, I mean, but Woxie doesn't have enough. I mean, this would be
Oh,
kind
he's
of
got
the
no
best time for him
money.
to engage. Yeah, he has no money.
Oh, could you say that maybe he expanded a little too quickly and got aggressive too fast?
You know, I think Biffy just expanded better because, like we were talking about before, you know, we're not occupying the middle spots. I think Biffy was playing. I mean, sorry, Woxie was playing this map. Just he went into autopilot mode and played this map how you would normally. But I think it was a better and safer route to try to fight for the middle.
Well,
Yeah, I
it's
think
still
if you
ballsy
look
though.
Yeah, if you look at Biffy's base, I mean, he's just like he has a ton of room and he has a ton of resources to get from, and the way Woxie went, well, although it's it's the right thing to do, in a normal game on this map. I think Biffy just had access to more and had a little bit more freedom in his army movement around the map.
Indeed. I mean, Woxie's not out yet. I mean, he was kind of able to build another HQ, but I think it's it's definitely not going to help, and definitely this has really been beneficial for Kodan and Kristoff, who are just they've been kind of left alone. Like they kind of let the tigers beat each other up.
Yeah.
Oh.
Stop sending another hit squad to take out the
He did.
HQ
He
of,
just took out
Kodan.
Kodan's HQ.
Yeah. But I still think he has enough to come back. I feel like Kodan's macro is going pretty good right now.
Well, I also feel too that if a scouting maybe would have helped the other guys to see that Biffy is also like unprotected, right? Like, kind of did leave himself open on his what is that, east side.
Okay, now
At
we're
least
gonna
his
have a pretty
base.
big engagement. We're gonna have a pretty big engagement between white and green.
Nope, here they go.
I think the Kodan has a huge advantage here. I think with the rocket helicopters. I mean, there are a lot of rocket guys, but
Though
now there's a lot of nothing.
so much pixelated blood.
That forest got pretty wrecked there in just a matter of seconds. And interesting, Biffy actually backed off on just finishing off Woxie. I don't know what he was hesitating about. I mean, he was clearly done. I would not leave a guy like Woxie to crawl his way back into the game, because he could definitely do so and kind of hide and macro up in the shadows and just come out of nowhere. So
Well, that's what he
keep
seems.
yeah, we'll keep our eye on that. I don't know. Maybe they think he's gone.
He's definitely got a Cobra Commando going up over here. Like he's got HQ back up
Yeah,
and
I
his
think-
airfield. I
it's
mean,
funny 'cause
two
we
airfields. And
It
that's
looks like Kodan has no intention of expanding to the left of his base anytime soon. So I think Woxie's going to be pretty fine here, just like trying to get back in it. And I think he's going for the perfect choice too. This is exactly what I do. I just try to hide and build as many rocket helicopters as I can.
yep.
Try
I
to
mean,
stay in it.
yeah, you're not done when it's not over till it's over.
Yeah, definitely.
Oh, and here we can kind of see Chris is sending a force. I think everyone has left Kristoff just kind of to do as he pleases over there in the corner. Meantime, like Chris has got like this stream of units he's just preparing in the center. Oh wait, looks like Kodan might be sending some dudes over to attack Kristoff. Oh no, just scouting. Oh, well, looks like another one of Kodan's resource harvesters just went down. And here comes the cavalry.
Okay, so Kodan is about to take on Biffy without his rocket helicopters. I don't know if that's... Oh, well, if he gets artillery shots like that, I guess he's fine. I was about to say he should pull his rocket helicopters back, but he just got a sweet artillery shot off on all those rocket infantry. Now the numbers are really thin. And Biffy is microing his artillery pretty good. He got some pretty good shots off on the tank. You know, artillery does really well against tanks these days. Like really well if you micro him well. He actually just kind of held his ground with him. Just like let him probably targeted fire the ground in front of him, and then they just took so much damage. That was really well done.
I feel like Kodan's air was just on patrol because he's definitely not. There you are. There they go. They kind of just waited it out a little bit. And up, let's see. Let's take a look at Woxie over here. Oh, no, definitely. He's definitely building up. But I don't think Biffy's gonna leave him alone. There's a force coming in.
Don't show yourself. Don't show yourself. Oh, he sees the helicopter.
Yep. Oh man, no. I think
Plan is foiled.
Biffy is definitely coming into bad cleanup now. Like.
Rip the dream, Woxie.
Right.
The
Yeah.
dream.
You still got to give it to Woxie for at least rolling with that. That was pretty good. But let's see. I mean, is Biffy gonna make the same mistake?
I don't know. He just got a lot of his infantry crushed.
Oh, look at that! Woxie sending in the harvesters. Man, it
Yeah,
must be.
but he also sent his artillery in, unfortunately, and that was his kind of only saving grace. Although Biffy doesn't have any anti-air here, he could take out
Nope,
a lot
he
of his
can.
army.
He's gonna chase
Oh
him.
my gosh, that was wow. Really nice play from Woxie.
Well, you don't get to be what is he like 6 now?
The reinforcements are here now. There's a lot of. He has to basically make that happen again this time around, and he's getting attacked by White or Kodan. A lot of rocket.
Oh, I
helicopters.
see. Yeah, rocket.
There's no defense.
Let's
I think
see.
you should just back off and let the Titans fight. That's what I would do.
Yeah,
I think that's what they're doing too.
they are. I mean, we got.
It's like a three-way. It's like a three-way standoff. You know, you don't really know which guy to commit to first.
I mean, let's see. Kristoff is definitely playing it very tight, just staying in his corner. It does seem like he's, well, his harvesters are going to start basically scouting for him because they need to go further now since the game's been going on.
Oh, but man, look at
Oh.
Woxie's moving his helicopters. I mean, I know White, I know Kodan and
He's
Biffy are
going-
fighting at the top, but if he
he's
he
going
goes for
behind.
surgical strikes here on
Yeah.
on Chris's production setup.
Woxie's trying not to get spotted. And here we go. There goes
He's
the
going
first
for the,
volley, second volley. Oh, I think Biffy's
Going for
away.
the refinery. I would go for the harvesters first, man. I think it's worth it to go for harvesters over refineries, because refineries can be built up pretty quickly, but your harvester count is really important when you get to this stage in the game.
Oh.
Let's see, here's a free HQ though.
That's true. I think Biffy will lose his HQ and we'll have to rebuild. He will have to learn to love again, basically. Yep, there goes that HQ. Oh man, I can't believe it. Woxie coming back from the dead, kind of impressive. Let's see. Meanwhile, it looks like we have a small encounter up here in the northern side of the map. We got a white versus green. Man, White's got a lot of harvesters. All
Yeah, he's
going to
got a
the
lot.
same spigot. All right, looks like that played off, and then yeah, Wokesy's super elite Air Force, His Majesty's Royal Air Force is definitely causing some damage over here.
Well, once again, Biffy is attacking him with just a small squad of rocket infantry. I mean, there are a lot of tanks and artillery there, but there's no anti-air, and Woxy doing the smart thing. He's actually adding some machine gun helicopters into the mix, and that is pretty smart for like going for an all Air Force, because his only real threat are rocket infantry. So if he adds a couple of machine guns in his rocket squad, I mean, that's really good. And like, there's nothing to contest him now. His base is getting annihilated though.
I see. It looks like Cobra Commando's HQ is going down.
He's gonna have to rebuild again. I mean, he still has one working refinery up there in the top left, but I think this squad of rocket helicopters that Woxy has right now is all that he has to work with. So basically, he just has to 100% focus on that, and if he just finds a good engage on these rocket infantry, I mean, he has a really good shot.
Man,
He's trying to get Biffy to pull back, but I don't think Biffy's gonna go for it.
well, I mean, I do love how Woxy basically has he's built his base on the giant eyeball on the corner of the map.
Yeah.
Let's see. Oh. Well, meanwhile, we
Yes.
got Kodan's he's just repairing and just trying to get back in the game there, and then
He's bringing in his harvesters,
Oh,
man.
is it happening?
This is it.
Oh snap!
How well can he do this? There's just way too many rocket dudes.
Ah.
So they just two-shot harvesters basically. But I don't know. He can still make it happen.
Nah. Biffy with the micro there, splitting his forces.
No, Woxy, the dream.
The dream.
Dang. Well, that was a good effort. I don't know. He might. What's funny though is if he doesn't find that refinery in the top left.
I know, very
Woxy
sneaky.
could still.
But that's
Oh,
not
no,
fully built, is? Oh, it is.
He needs to keep his. Oh man, he needed to keep at least a couple helicopters.
Oh, did he?
Found it anyway?
He lost them to White. Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, it was a beautiful run, Woxy. That was impressive. Meanwhile, it looks like Biffy definitely rebuilt his HQ, and he's now in the center of the map, which is kind of impressive. But let's see how this is going to play out. I mean, Kodan and Kristoff have basically been left on their own. So I don't know. Like Biffy's definitely going to be the aggressor. Let's see. We got Kodan. Yep. Kodan had to build his HQ a little bit lower, and Kristoff seems to be just focusing on trying to get some air units out.
Look at that base, man. Kristoff's base.
I know, right?
It looks like a campaign mission.
We must protect this radar.
So neatly done.
Let's see. All right, looks like Biffy's coming in for the. He's coming in from the north. He's got his artillery. I like that. His. Oh, I guess I'm guessing he didn't realize there wasn't an HQ up there. Surprise! Oh snap! Looks like Biffy's may have to reconsider how he wants to attack Kodan.
I don't think so, man. I don't
No?
think so. There's a lot of well, now the artillery. are
There's
here,
a
but
yeah.
When it was just the rocket infantry fighting the helicopters, Biffy had a good shot. He's still doing a good job, like just focusing on making that rocket helicopter count smaller.
Look at those poor little repair guys in the front lines. No, you guys, you fools! Fall back! Oh. Oh. Well, seems like, I mean, I don't know. It's just going to be a back and forth there until Biffy's forces are all depleted up here. But it does look like Biffy is assembling, he's assembling some forces near his base, so he'll be ready again. Oh, there goes the rocket turret goes back up. Yeah, I think that's it.
No, I mean, Biffy still has some forces to fight with, but I think
Yeah.